Hello everyone, Trashback Boy here. I tried to record for the Guild Wars, but I didn't get the good mic, so I'm going to do a voiceover. And we were in a Guild War against Night Fury. Here I'm going to attack the first stronghold on the left, which is called Addy, and let's jump right into it. So if I remember well, the first team was Biblis, Setsuka and Genesis Ras. I went from a Gildis Cleave and just used it again. It's RNL, Hecate and Saria. I think it's a top tier cleave because you can do so much things and it's also pretty fast and fun to play. It's also very safe, so I could recommend you to take it. Second team is a Nodos team and just boring as hell. So the usual is S2 on Biblis, so you pray for the bind.
Your turn.
The only lose come here is when you miss or you don't put the bind. Then you find yourself in a tricky situation because she's able to proc her S3 and you will often don't have enough damage to still push it. But in certain circumstances you have a pretty great Saria, you have some high damage on the RNL, and even if you miss, you manage to get it done. For example, here I missed the S3 on Genesis Ras. Saria goes, she hits anyways, and then you still have Hecate to survive. I think that the person you're trying not to kill, if everything goes wrong, it should be Biblis for you. So that's done, and now it's the second team, and I'm just going to let it run, and we find ourselves for the second stronghold. Okay, so second stronghold is a dude called Shobai Light. I went again for exactly the same team as the first cleave. Here I'm going to get a little bit of luck, and you're going to see why. And second team, I just traded my Ruel with Moon Bunny to avoid the Fumir. But I'm not going to win this one, I'm going to say it straight away. But it was kind of strange. Still greatly done on his part because I was greatly surprised. So, the first thing was Lady of the Scale, which was 99% of my RNL. My RNL being 315 speed. I managed to level up her a little bit, and still, even if we take in account the 7 speed difference that could occur, it's still a 300 and more Lady of the Scale, so really fast. Here I'm S2, S3, and then Saria goes and she just finishes the job. I got a little bit lucky on the speed part, but the rest is just straightforward. The second team, however, is pretty special. I don't think I'm going to show anything because I'm just going to lose my Fat Cat and I'm going to surrender because Nodos is playing first. Then comes my Moon Bunny because Fumir is almost on base speed. I wasn't expecting that at all. My Fat Cat is placed in the front as I'm doing a lot, and I don't know why, I just hoped that Moon Bunny would proc. I don't know. I lost my Fat Cat here. I'm just going to play the animation to show you. So she S2s, S3. The whole comp was kind of strange. Fjumir was on Bastion of Hope and Nodus on Proof of Valor. And there it is, my fat cat is gone. So I don't have much to say here, I surrendered. And let's go for the last fight. Last fight, it was the rightmost tower. I'm going to switch my fat cat for ML Bellona, knowing that mine is on Destro pen set with Sigurd Scythe. She has almost 21k HP, some defense, but not that much, maybe 1000 something. But she's doing a lot of damage because she has 4000 attack and 330 crit damage. So it's more DPS oriented ML Bellona, but I still wanted to use her as a substitute for Fat Cat. In the beginning I'm saying a lot and I'm talking about the build, but it's going to work pretty well. I think we're also getting a little bit lucky, especially on the real part. And second team, I just got Argent Waves Huayong yesterday, so it's a brand new debut for her. What I was hoping on was Fjumir use her S2, she hopefully pushes Lua and Lady back. Argent Waves goes on one of them. Because I have Argent Prosthetic, I'm going to ignore the damage sharing effects and it's going to go on the Lady. Then I abduct Vildred into the Brazil with Fjumir. Then goes Saria because she has a greater push-up. She deals some great damage and then Argent Waves goes and finishes the job. It's not going to be like that because I was expecting some kind of degree of failure with Lua, who could have S3'd the Lady if she wasn't dead. It's what's going to happen. But I'm just going to show you. I think it's easier. First team, RNL was pretty standard. I'm not going to get that lucky on the evasion, because I'm not going to evade a lot. At least not on Ruel, and I do enjoy evading on her, more than on Satsuka by the way. Here I'm almost dead and I see that I play before Nodo, so I was telling to myself I'm cooked, but I got lucky and Ruel dispelled herself. She's going to S3 the Bellona. And then I don't think I'm going to show you because it's kind of long, but mostly it's just ML Bellona resisting actually because she's pretty tanky and living on and injuring a little bit both units, and then I'm going to kill the RNL as usual because I focus her, and then Nodos is going to die once his S3 goes. So I'm going to let you enjoy the speed up and I'll find yourself in the last match. Second round. As I thought, I'm going to play first. I hope on the pushback, but I don't get it on Lua, and she's on Secret Sword Artifact, so she's pushing herself up. But I managed to one-shot the Lady, which helps me prevent her cutting me through the push-up. Eula is going, but at this point I'm telling myself I don't care, because Lady didn't use her S3 yet, so she's not going to start S1ing me and fearing me out of nowhere, so it's not going to break my cleave away. So Saria goes S3, she did a lot of damage, and then Argent Waves is just going to follow up, going to manage to kill the Lua, but Then I'm just going to play the game of S1ing the lady and getting feared. But in the end I'm going to win this. There goes the second one. S1 on Fumir. S1 on Saria, which deals a lot of damage. I dispel and I finish it off. And that was for today's Guild War. I hope you enjoyed and see you in the next one. Take care, guys.